Got out of a traffic ticket by someone thinking I was Julia Roberts. My dad was in the car and it was at night, and the guy pulled me over and he goes, "Julia Roberts, aren't you?" And I went, "Will that get me out of the ticket?" And he said, "Yes, it will." And I went, "Then I'm Julia Roberts."
Wow.
So I signed something on behalf of Julia. Sorry.
I'd love it if she gets for speeding again. He's like, "No, I let you off once and I'm not letting it happen again." It has to be Channing, right? It's got to be Channing.
But no one, I mean, yeah,
I'd love it
Channing,
to
right?
not be Channing. I'd love it to be somebody else that's unexpected, but I think it's Channing.
Watch, it's
right?
me.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute, what? Channing?
Was that one of his like first? Because that was a while ago. Like
We need to go. Let's pull that up.
Yes.
Down today. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So he was
we-
dancing.
we are
okay.
looking that
I was
up.
like, if they cast him simply as a bartender, fail.
It's so
Yeah.
underused. Yeah. I love all the Weezer Buddy Holly video, the Spike Jones video. I was like obsessed with that video. Also, the Weapon of Choice with Christopher Walken. It's very cool.
Anything like George Michael, and he's so sexy. Prince.
Oh, the Pixies. That's just off the top of my head, but I don't know why I said that.
Would you be playing along, or would you?
No. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I have no role. I'd just be standing there.
You'd be objectified. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to be objectified by Prince. That's where I'm okay with it.
If the Pixies want to objectify me, I'm fine with it. Yeah. London. I don't. Is it like the army where it's based off your sort of, you know, where you come from? I don't know.
Arlington, Virginia.
Surely. Yes. Cool.
And then I painted his nails and sent him on a date.
That's very cute.
It was incredibly sweet. He didn't call and say, "I'm coming with champagne and truffles." He just showed up. And I was at home with my friend. We were painting our nails.
What a dream of a man.
You know what? You want to say something horrible about him just to make you feel better about yourself, and you can't. Brad Pitt.
Ooh.
Because we have the same dentist.
Oh. And he was like, "Brad wants me to do this crazy thing."
For Fight Club, right?
Oh. Dancing. I'm not a natural, so it takes a lot of time. But
Really?
dancing.
I would think that you would be really good.
My parents are great dancers. They used to dance with the younger. I'm not bad at it, but it takes time and choreography.
Okay. And so do I on everything. Take time and choreography. Everything is a challenge. Showing up. Just waking up and showing up for the day.
Probably, I did a movie called Horns where I played a character that was gradually turning into the devil, and he had horns on the whole time, and it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Got to have a snake wrapped around me for the last half of the film too. So it was pretty, felt pretty cool.
The film that I did before this one, The Unforgivable, I to get to a certain weight, but then also I had these teeth bonded on my front teeth, and then the pandemic hit, so I had the teeth on for a good 2 years. It moved my teeth. Brad Pitt?
Happened again the other day. This guy came up to me
What?
and went in the gym. He was like, he didn't even say, "You Elijah Wood from Lord of the Rings." He went, "You're Frodo from the Shire?" And like, not even from Lord of the Rings, from the Shire, like it's a real place. And I was like, "No, mate, I get it a lot." And he was like, "Okay," and just walked off. But that's like a perfect interaction where I don't have to lie about not, you know. It was great. I get Elijah a lot, and I think he gets me sometimes. So sorry.
Got out of a traffic ticket by someone thinking I was Julia Roberts. My dad was in the car and it was at night, and the guy pulled me over and he goes, "Julia Roberts, aren't you?" And I went, "Will that get me out of the ticket?" And he said, "Yes, it will." And I went, "Then I'm Julia Roberts."
Wow.
So I signed something on behalf of Julia. Sorry.
I'd love it if she gets for speeding again. He's like, "No, I let you off once and I'm not letting it happen again."
Was that Juilliard? That would be Davine. Yes.
Hey, nice. I was sorry, you're here, it's weird. But I was
awkward.
very, the first, you know, I had to like psych myself up at the idea that, okay, you're gonna be working with Sandra and you have to be cool, you have to be relatively normal.
I'm looking at his face trying to see if he's just saying that for this interview.
I'm really not. I still, like, when I watch the credits for this film and I see my name in a movie with your name and Brad Pitt and Channing, but like, that is a real pinch me.
You don't need to mention
moment.
them.
No, just you. Yeah. I mean, that is a
Wow.
very big pinch me moment.
Wow.
That's Patty.
Who did she impersonate?
She impersonated Nilla wafers, I believe. You know how like some brands try and be like cool on Twitter and try and get into things? Well, she just tweeted at Nilla wafers one day saying there's some issue, and she was like, Nilla wafers, your silence is deafening. And they got really tough, and I think she got kicked off Twitter for like, I don't know what the actual violation was, but...
I think Nilla and Patty need to make up and have a little co-production. There needs to be a little something that you guys need to do together. Let her do your commercials.
That feels like it could be Channing.
I heard someone talk about this while we were working. Is it Chan?
I mean, he's not wrong. They're creepy.
Yeah. I don't like spiders. I'm claustrophobic. List is long.
Nuclear war, Yellowstone volcano. Yellowstone volcano, I found out about that at about the age of 12 and I fixated on it ever since. I'm like, if that thing goes, we're all in deep trouble. Yeah. Ooh.
Not Patty. No, I don't. Be Channing? No. Not Oscar Nunez.
Oh, maybe Oscar.
Oscar Nunez? Really?
Yeah. Okay, that's.
Did
fun.
he legitimately show? Okay, that makes me love him even more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Brad Pitt for sure, right? Yes? No? You?
I
You?
think it's me.
You?
Yeah. I was like, well, in my head, I was like, well, all of us probably.
But please not as from the first Harry Potter. That would be awkward.
Oh, so really early. Yeah, I was like 13.
I don't like that.
I know. There's some weird stuff out there.
Yeah. Driver for strippers? Female strippers? Brad Pitt. Because I would feel safe with Brad driving. If my daughter was a stripper, I'd feel safe with Brad driving her.
Yeah. Who hates musicals?
Who hates musicals? I would think maybe me.
Is it you? I don't know. Because I
being
feel like...
in them. Is it me?
Oh, it is.
I don't like watching them. I don't like being in them.
Do you don't mind watching them, or you don't like watching them either?
I like good ones.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's hard. I grew up in a singing household, so opera and music, there's lots of them. I mean, I'm just going by what I like now. It's what everyone Hamilton. I don't care who's in the role. I don't care. It is so moving and so profoundly good. So that's mine.
I would throw in Book of Mormon as well.
Oh my God!
It's
yes.
the happiest I've ever been in a theatre.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.